having the need to stem. Maybe you might stem through dancing or, shaking your leg very rapidly. Some people have fidget toys and need that in order to function in neurotypical spaces or just to soothe ourselves. A lot of us might start randomly singing a song and may sing it in a way that's very rambunctious and distorted from its original piece as a means of comforting ourselves, right? When we have like random bursts of dopamine or anxiety or nervousness. Maybe you might have some sensory or stimuli issues, right? When it comes to like really, really bright lights, and how for a lot of us, when a light is too bright, we don't say it's too bright. Well, we say it's too loud because that's what it feels like. The common trait of being very, very perceptive and advancing your perception, right? When it comes to a lot of spaces that you may enter, where a lot of people's framework of thinking are so stunted, so binary and one-sided that you come off as a know-it-all to a lot of people, even though a lot of neurodivergent people are people who are wishing to share information that are seeking to liberate us and not seeking to oppress us at all. Dealing with a frantic and oftentimes chronic sense of emotional dysregulation that often gets read as someone who is angry, abrasive, versus someone who is having trouble dealing with their sensitivity on a neurological level, where the energy comes at you so fast that before you can even catch that small window from 0 to 100, you lash out and do something that you regret, or you say something that you regret. Money spending issues that are not well thought out, right? Living insecurity, all of the above is what I'll likely be covering in this thought of the day around my own experiences as a neurodivergent and sharing other people's experiences whom I have spoken to or read about. I want to give a disclaimer. If I start crying, it is because when you are neurodivergent, being maybe 15 to 20% of the population, you often deal with a lot of these things in silence, right? You deal with a lot of these things not even being able to practice managing your symptoms because you live in a very much so deeply entrenched neurotypical world and neurotypically accommodating world that only accommodates neurotypicals, and that's if you're lucky, let alone a world that seeks to accommodate neurodivergent people outside of what we can provide for the world when it comes to art, when it comes to being perhaps professors in some spaces, when it comes to our advanced perception and other areas that society may deem necessary. Outside of that, you're looked at as the LSD unicorn that's constantly tripping out on things that he should or she should be able to manage. So I may tear up a little bit, just fair warning.